Hi guys, today I'm going to talk to you a little bit about is praying before a high school football game constitutional? Is it or is it not constitutional? So I think the one thing that you'd run into here is that it's a public school, and the thing with a public school is that you have a little bit less rights at a public school. But I think in this case, you would have your same rights as you would in a governmental situation, because it's saying a prayer and they cannot restrict that from you. So you're exercising your religion here, and you're praying in public before a football game, and the government can't stop that because of the First Amendment and the freedom of your freedom of religion and the free practice clause in the Constitution. And if they make a law that prohibits it, then that goes directly against the Constitution. And in this case, praying, really most religions, I think pretty much all religions, they pray to something, or they meditate, or they do whatever. And if you do that before a sporting event, that's you. Like they can't restrict that. And one experience that I've had was it was before a rugby game, and my team prays before our games, and we're a high school team, and we prayed, and we got done saying our more Christian prayer, and then he was Muslim, the Muslim kid on the team led us in one of his prayers. And I think, in this case, it's really just it's freedom. You have the freedom of religion, so you have the right to do that. And it really just, if everybody everybody who likes the idea of praying can pray, and if you don't like the idea of praying, you don't have to pray. But the restricting that prayer is not constitutional. So the freedom of religion gives you the right to practice any religion, and so in this case, you're practicing whatever religion. So a prayer of any kind would be practicing your religion, and doing that in public they cannot stop you from doing that in public unless it violates a law already in place before. So if one of your customs before a game was something again before, or any kind of thing, like if you had a custom in your religion, like a prayer or something like that, that violated federal law but wasn't put there to violate your religion, then it would not be allowed. But just praying at a football game is definitely allowed, and there's nothing really that the government can do about that to stop it, because it is outlined in our First Amendment rights, and we have protection from that. Well, thank you guys for listening, and here's all my sources for some of the pictures. Thank you guys a lot.